All right. So, welcome back to another scene for Lost Cub, where we are setting scene late afternoon. Some of the people have had a full day. I believe, Lord knows where Wendy's been chased off to at this point. She could be about anywhere on the property. Jason, meanwhile, is passed out on the front porch with a sandwich half out of his mouth. Probably one of the crows kind of idly trying to see if he can, if he just picks a little closer, little closer. Oh, he can get it. That looks like a piece of salami. Oh, that would be some good shit. He's getting daringly moved on by some crows. We've got Anton's been out training, but as far as some of the others, Brigida and Scraps have been running the others ragged. At this point, Brigida has had long enough time to sit and have herself like a pretty intense power nap. But she and Scraps, to all appearances, have just fucking flat disappeared. Those who were conscious to hear it would have heard the bike kick on and head out. Becca, likewise, far earlier in the day, headed out on her bike. Christine and Heidi have been keeping each other company in the library. Mostly with Christine has just commandeered, like, one of those long ass, like, dining room worthy tables. And there are books and journals and notes just everywhere. And Heidi seems to be eagerly serving as the gopher, running around searching out bits of this and that to bring back and help her in her, well, research. And oh, what research it is. As far as some of the other actions that have gone on, Bill, your pickup, smooth as silk. She, look, chick may have been kind of sassy, but truth be told, she's there. She gives you the box. If you want to stop and actually, like, check it, you can. It still seems to be sealed.
Yeah, I'll check it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can pop the thing open, see that the doses are in there. She just kind of waits impatiently, and as soon as you give her the go, she just fucks right off. She wants no more to do with this.
Hooray! She's probably never going to that diner again.
You think she's going to upset her whole schedule for you?
Yes.
Madness.
But doesn't matter if Bill got what Bill wanted.
Yep. Anton has gotten a handful of texts back and forth. In Renee's case, little thumbs up.
Yay.
She's gotten the memo. She probably worked on it last night. Who knows? But obviously you haven't heard from her over the course of the day.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to hear to it tonight anyway. So yeah.
Yeah, and Carla was curious and nosy. She is always nosy, which is the trait that you're trying to capitalize on. But seems interested enough that she's probably taken a good look at it.
Sweet.
So let us begin with, well, someone getting back home with his fat loot.
Bill pulls in the driveway like everything's fine.
Well, that sounds thrilling. It is bright. What color, like, hideous color? Was it like a mustard yellow? Or was it red?
He's taking the regular car around these things.
Ruin my fun.
He has plans for mustard yellow. After he takes all the fucking guns out of it.
Of course he does. Well, at the very least, if Jason's had enough time to snooze off the worst of his shit, he might stir up. But yeah, all of you will hear the car pulling in. I'll put it this way, the way the entire property's set up, you always know when there's a car coming, like, well before it even pulls into visual range. The whole off-road nature of your hashtag driveway It's getting a little better established as people are going in and out, but it's hard going, so you can always hear a car coming.
And I made up my mind. I'm wasting no more time, so here I go, girl.
And it would seem that Bill's favoring the radio.
Jason hears his jam as the truck drives up, and kind of stirs to and sees a crow like right in his face, trying to get at the sandwich and shoos the bird away.
It's one of those things where as soon as you wake up and stare at it, there's an alarmed
Like, oh, get out of here!
an alarmed croaking noise, and it hippity hops and flaps off immediately, like a bird do.
And Jason tries to sit up and then decides, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna lay where I'm at." And watches Bill pull up.
You can already hear Brigida in the back of your head going, "Should have stretched, motherfucker. Now you're gonna be full of regrets."
And she'll come jog, probably running down the driveway toward the car because if I do my run, Scraps leaves me alone.
Bill has to hit the brakes. What the fuck? Commit suicide in somebody else's car. I can't afford the insurance payments. And he fucking just kind of wheels around her.
Such a charmer.
She didn't do that with the Mustang. Jesus Christ. This is coming up and finally parking. Anton.
Yeah, there's a pause from the fucking crazy music. And what? In the middle of
I have our
fucking something.
I have our ill-gotten gain. Stop doing muscle ups for
well,
5
come
minutes.
over here, you lazy piece of shit.
Oh my fucking god!
I'm in the middle of doing it. So you can just see Anton doing that thing where it's if you want to break your middle of the fucking exercise routine and fuck up everything, he's just you got it?
Yeah, I've got it. It's this innocent-looking box. She was very happy to see me.
Oh, good. Jeez.
No, she wasn't happy to see me, Anton.
No shit.
But it's all there.
Wonderful. It just leaps down, stretching a bit.
10 doses and all, so I guess there are some retries baked into this, but...
Yeah, that's why I got 10.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just gonna awaken it now, and that'll just kind of rubbing his face ugh.
At least Jane will.
Yeah, I'll give it to Jane later.
Hey, where do you want me to put these?
Keep them refrigerated, I think you're supposed to, so.
Bill looks at the storage instructions that are on the box of every drug ever.
There are storage instructions, and most drugs, keep refrigerated.
Yeah, fridge it is.
Yeah, he's just reaching over towards his shirt to throw it on.
Oh, I just got done working out. You should get a fucking water bottle to spritz yourself with.
He's just jealous because I look fucking good, man. He's throwing it on, shaking his head. This
Bill,
fucking crazy crow tattoo that goes down all his back now.
Yeah, Bill just kind of does that I drive a lot walk and puts the stuff in the fridge.
One day he'll come jogging back up to see what's going on.
I like to imagine that at least one point during the day, Anton glanced over because he saw Scraps acting fucking weird, and it was the whole, "Ooh, I'm sneaking. Ooh, I'm sneaking. Did you see me? No. Ooh, I'm sneaking." And then he lunges into a bush, and he hears Wendy screech from the other side.
Yeah,
and is on just scrambling.
While
So-
doing his fucking
He's seen some of the
training,
shit.
just doesn't say anything, but has that smirk of yeah, Ragmash. Yeah, Anton's busy unwrapping his fucking hands and shit like that.
Yep. Bill, you have to step over Jason.
Why are you down there?
Hey, dude.
What are you doing down there?
Resting.
It's the floor. It's where feet belong.
It's where it's good now.
What have they done to you in my absence? Anton, what have you done to our baby boy?
Don't look at me.
Who did this to you, Jason? Is it the alcoholism?
Nah, it's Brigida. She's trading him.
It wasn't the three wise men for once.
No. Brigida is
Scary.
taking an interest, and she asked, could she train him? Mind.
The Yash or don't you know Fargo ass motherfucker is scary.
I'm gonna put some fucking discipline on him, so Mark's. Oh, I think Scraps is terrorizing Wendy, so yeah.
Well,
I wouldn't call it terrorizing as much as harassing.
It's like a slow turnover. Keeps you in fucking line, doesn't it?
go pick rocks out of the grass over there.
Why?
Because
we
they're not
fucking
supposed
told
to
you
be in the grass.
Oh my god.
Look,
Oh, you-
picking stones and pulling teats is hard work. But
Anton just whacks Wendy in the back of the head. Go on.
Jesus.
Go.
Ow! Fuck.
Go. Do as you're fucking told. Go.
Yeah, she'll go.
Yeah, looks over, Bill. Gotta install some discipline, man.
I mean, I guess. It does need to happen. Like, I didn't just do that for fun.
No, that's what Brigida was telling me. You gotta sometimes give him the back of your hand and it works.
I just don't want to fuck up the blade in the mower.
I mean, yeah. But
Yeah.
it serves like a dual purpose, so.
Now, do you know if you fuck up the blade in the mower, you don't, like, fix it immediately, eventually it'll, like, destroy the engine? I
Yeah.
didn't know that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. That's why you gotta like double check it every time you're doing like the big lawns and shit. Otherwise, like it would just fucking destroy it, and then you gotta pay for that too.
We need
It's real-
we need a fucking bush hog is what we need.
Yeah, probably. We should probably go to the hardware store and get one.
Jason
I mean,
from the
it's-
porch.
it's-
Those are pretty baller.
Yeah, and they're also pretty expensive. That's like buying a car for bushes.
Yeah. It's a good long term investment, but you gotta have the money for it.
Yeah. We'll put that on the list.
Yeah. I'll probably talk to Becca about it anyway. She's doing an itinerary of this shit.
And Wendy, to your far from delight, there is a functional purpose, as stated. Unfortunately, when they say you go pick rocks out of the grass, they didn't mean like little palm-sized rocks. There's some stuff embedded there that,
Some
as you might imagine, would destroy a lawnmower.
straight up mower killers.
Yeah.
Like it's that shit where it's like someone spotted it and marked it, so there's like a patch of grass around it that's longer than everywhere else. Makes them easy to find though.
She is really just picking them up and heaving them at the driveway as hard as she can.
Now you put them in the driveway. What am I going to
Yeah, what the
drive over it?
Yeah. Jesus.
Put them in the stone pile.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is the stone pile?
The giant pile of stones right over. He points where Bill has lazily just piled a bunch of stones near the edge of the property.
Yeah. Jesus.
He points way over where you never would have seen it at a glance, but there is
Never,
a
ever.
pile of
Yeah.
stones.
Fucking people have bikes, man. If they crash, that's them fucked.
Yeah. Becca could be like a straight up spinal, and then I'd have
Yeah.
to kill you.
Same here.
We'd actually let her dad do it.
Yeah, we totally let him do it. He'd probably
It's
be
only
more
what's
sadistic
right.
about it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's his baby girl. And you just fucking put her in a wheelchair.
He'd probably
because
do that
you wanted to
fucking
put
weird-
rocks in the driveway.
He'd probably do that weird, like, Eastern European, like, torture shit that you see in the movies, Unbuttons his
I'd
shirt and he has
puke.
all those tattoos everywhere, yeah.
He'll fuck you up.
Yep.
Wendy, they may be infuriating, but heaving these rocks is hard enough work that you get to throw a lot of aggression into it.
Yep. And that is like
Just like, oh my god!
all of her aggression. It's just all these things that I'm doing for the sake of doing something and not sitting around. Oh my god, if I have to do one more thing for the sake of doing something, I'm going to eat somebody. not
Don't
in
eat
a fun
people.
way.
Yeah, I can't eat people. It's against the law, Wendy.
That's the law, Wendy.
Jason, it is
Jason
in
with
fact
no
against the
small
law.
amount of yeah.
Jason in the background. It is against the law.
I know it's against the law. I learned it today. I said it like 6 times. Ugh.
With no small amount of grunting, Jason finally hoists himself up off the ground and offers Bill a bite of his sandwich. And at which point, I'm assuming Bill doesn't take a bite of his sandwich, and he shrugs and
I'm good.
finishes the rest.
Oh, Jason.
It has
Oh,
been
Jason.
like flopped half
Yeah.
on the ground. in Bill's
Yeah, like-
defense.
Just words of
He's like,
advice,
"One
Jason.
Look at it.
Shift up. Your body restitches itself after a workout.
Yeah, like really quickly.
He-
So you
he
don't
does
feel
that.
as so you don't feel the burn as bad.
Jason, there's this magical moment where you shift up and the relief comes in a wave so quickly that you regret every time as a little babby child that you did workouts for football and shit and just beat yourself to crap and couldn't do this.
So as
world
he gets up
changes.
into Krynos and he's feeling that relief, he lets out this like groany sigh that's half howl, like kind of an "Oh my god!"
Echo. Ah, the birds fly everywhere.
Smoke
And then
arrows
he-
scatter.
Yeah, everyone just kind of like Anton looks over like, Jesus, okay, fuck.
And then he comes back down. How did I not know that before?
Yeah, it's a surprise
You're
when you
new.
find it out the first time. Yeah.
I don't know, maybe Brigitte, that Misery Bill character or some shit.
Yeah, I think it's meant to be like a self-taught thing. You learn to figure it out eventually.
But we are here.
Yeah.
Scared most. My hangovers too is he just putters into the house.
Yeah, it's really handy for that as well.
Jason gives himself one of those sideways and then other side neck cracks, and
God.
goes in to get himself a Coke.
Probably sounds like throwing a wrench into a concrete mixer. Jesus Christ.
All right, once Wendy's done actually being productive for a change, we got to go do some work.
Where we going?
All of us. Back in the Roanoke. Got to start putting the pressure back on again. I already have people working on various things, but we won't be doing that. I know Brigida's out getting us intel on the train yard.
Train yard's a fucking nightmare, man. I almost lost you guys like 3 times last go around.
That's why we're getting as much intel on the entrances as we can.
Because, like, you got to appreciate it from my perspective. The train yard is basically a giant metal hedge maze.
That's why we're getting every entrance and every shift. We're not going to take him out in the train yard. It's too fucking stupid. We're going to try to figure out where he can go and what we can lure him out to. So, first we need to know exactly what the situation is like. So, Brigida's on that, and we got to make enough noise to at least keep people distracted so they focus on us rather than the train yard. So, time to go see Roxy and see what gangs are making trouble and do some stuff about it, or at least try and see where they're spreading.
Yeah, tip high, she lost a client recently.
Really? To what?
Me, mostly.
Oh. I
Dude shouldn't cheat on his wife.
thought it was the disappearing thing. I just don't care about that anyway. That'd be a good point of
No.
reference to start talking about it. And I've got Christine in there trying to just crack more of the symbols because she's got a knack for that sort of thing. So I'm letting her have at the library for the day and see what she can find out.
All right.
Plus, she's a neat freak. She'll tidy that shit up like it's nobody's business. So it'll be actually in order and rather not just disjointed. And Becca is securing something else for me.
Okay.
Because Jane, I think, found one in the hospital. Like in the actual psych ward.
Yeah,
From what
she's
she told me.
talking about that.
So, I've got Becca working on a way that we can maybe get eyes and ears in there. I've got 2 other people trying to get the same thing. So, if we can get a list, at least of doctors, nurses, anything like that, we can start slowly embedding our way in.
Okay.
So let's get some street work done and actually see what the effect is. Maybe it might do the kids some good as well.
Bill just starts heading back outside.
Yeah, he'll let a whistle over at Jason. Come on, big man, we gotta go to work.
What's up? What are we doing?
We're going out in the Roanoke.
Oh, I gotta get my stuff.
Don't come down looking like a SWAT team. Just get your bulletproof vest, get a gun of your choosing, something small. We'll bring a heavier weapon to put in the boot if we'll need it.
I already got a gun in the boot, Anton.
Jason
Yeah,
looks a little dejected when he goes upstairs.
I'm talking to him. One gun, one big
Alright.
one. We have 3 guns in the boot that we'll need. Just don't want him coming down looking like he's about to fucking.
No,
have a
I've just got the shotgun and some other toys under. He just like lifts the mat that hides them.
Yeah, that'll do fine. Just need him
Yeah.
to bring the fucking vest so he doesn't get fucking.
I've never worn the vest.
The vest is handy.
I've literally never worn it to anything.
Oh, well, maybe you should start wearing it then. Jeez. It's handy.
I don't know. I literally didn't wear it just because Jane was so fucking insistent on it, and I was like, "What is she gonna do?"
I mean, saved my ass when that fucking thing scratched at me.
Fine, I'll go wear the vest.
Grumpy.
Anton puts on his under his, and then Bree puts on his clothes.
Bill puts on the vest and gets punched in the dick with the -1 penalty.
I don't think. Did we get a -1 penalty with the Kevlar? Jane edited that.
It has I want to say it has the normal whatever stats for Kevlar vest, and then you're more difficult to hit when it's activated because
Ah.
Shadow Spirits.
Ah.
But
Jason comes back down with a vest and one small gun.
That's a cough. I'm ready to go, guys. What the
Dude, it's like a
Where
fucking
the shit did you get a
Halloween
sheriff
sheriff
shirt?
costume.
fuck? Little
Did
cowboy
Rick
hat.
Grimes or sassy Rick Grimes?
Yep, Kevlar vest does have the 1 penalty, but it's +3 armor,
Ah.
and you're +2 diff to hit when it's active. So
We'll put him in the boot. We'll put him on if we need to. We just
one
gonna
dex
say-
penalty, and everyone loses their goddamn minds.
We're just gonna take it with us to say we took us with us.
Yeah,
We can't give
Bill's
out.
waddling around with it. Bill's made his peace with this.
Fuck it, We'll bring it with it. We have an army of guns, so we hop. You'll let it yell for the ladies to know that they're going out, and we'll be back. Heidi knows the routine. She can just teach Christine.
Putting on her fucking Born to Kill helmet with a fucking.
Yeah, she puts on the helmet and goes and gets the sawn off, and then goes back to helping Christine cheerily.
And we drive to fucking Roanoke.
Bill's just driving. He's like, I would pay money to see the look on your sister's face when she shows up. The helmet that has Born to Kill written on the fucking side.
It's gonna be pretty fucking funny.
Oh my god.
All right, I'm gonna give Roxy a heads up so she knows we're coming, so she doesn't fucking sass us to fucking death.
She's gonna sass us to death no matter what we do.
It's gonna minimize the sass.
No,
All
it
right,
won't.
minimize. No,
You'll get
it
a lot of
won't.
it
But I can
In your
hope.
left ear.
I can hope as he's like dialing on the phone. As he puts
Maybe
it up
even
to
your
his ear.
right ear.
Yeah, probably. It'll be both.
Like, why do you keep antagonizing me and ruining my life?
Sure, she's not as bad as me after I helped her out with those girls, so she should be fine.
We should be, unless you shoot Lucky Charms again.
Look, that motherfucker was asking for it.
Was he tied to the chair and crying, asking for the bullet?
Yeah, he was. He was.
Was it
I'm
the
not calling
tears?
nothing.
The sweet,
Yeah,
salty
it was
tears?
It was the sweet, salty tears that motivated me to kneecap him. Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Hey,
Technically,
I
I kneecapped him.
Yeah, exactly. Don't be blaming me for this.
Yeah, there was a time about a year ago
From the
I would have
backseat, you
questioned
hear
being
his
this
gun
blasé.
What?
He cocked his gun in the back seat for emphasis.
I'm ready. I'll do it again.
I'd do it again.
Jason, we're going to do our best to avoid shooting normals today.
Sure.
Going to
I mean,
make
if we're,
a concentrated effort.
we're gonna do some snooping, and if we get to shoot people, we'll shoot people, but none of the ladies.
Especially not all the single ladies. They put their hands up.
They do.
What's wrong with you?
We'll probably stop at the club as well. Probably check on them as well.
Oh,
Since Jane
God.
can't do it.
She hires the scariest bitches. There's
Well,
one.
they're the-
She's got the fucking crazy
They're
eyes.
the ones we rescued.
She's got the fucking crazy eyes.
I mean, Anna's not too bad. You met Anna. She's nice. I get on
I've met all of them, and they give me the look like I personally fucked their golden retriever.
They don't mind me.
They mind everything that is me.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah,
The one he's talking about is the one with the crazy eyes.
perfect.
Anna's lovely. She's really nice to me.
That they are not nice to me.
It's because they know you're a sensitive boy, Bill.
I had to fucking get my own coffee and everything.
And they just know you're a sensitive flower underneath all that hate.
Years of office work made me nothing but the hate.
Just a shy boy, Bill. Smirking.
Anton, I am the way I am today because I literally drove a woman who'd built her entire career on antagonizing other human beings into trying to kill me.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that in the slightest.
Yeah, well, bitch shouldn't have made me do her paperwork.
Yeah, and he just patiently waits for the fucking phone to answer, like, oh, here we go in 3. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, that's
Before-
right. Hold on.
But first, we take a group photo like a bunch of teenagers that we always do when we go out into raves because we're children.
Really are.
Jason in the background with the 2 guns just holding them up in the air. And of course, we send it to fucking his various women.
It's for some reason.
It's like you two trying to look cool, and there's Bill
Yeah.
making exactly this face.
Yeah, exactly. We do the gang signs, just stone face Bill. Send it to Susie every single time.
Oh, well. Susie just always looks so confused with what the fuck you're doing. Yeah, phone picks up and it's just, yeah.
Yo,
What you need?
I was hoping to talk to you if you got the time. I need to check in about shit.
Yeah, I got a minute.
Do you want to do it over the phone or do you want to do it like we're literally driving to Roanoke now? So
Well, you a place of mine.
wherever's good with you, wherever's easy.
Jason's in the back just snickering.
You can meet at the club if you want. It's pretty fucking safe.
What club?
He'll list. I can never remember the name.
The
of
lockbox.
Lockbox.
Oh, that skanky place they remodeled. Okay.
Yeah, that's ours. Jeez.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Explains all the fucking tags.
Yeah, you're pretty safe there.
All right, sure.
We'll be like another 20, 25 minutes. So take your time.
No problem.
All right, sweet. I'll see you then. Yeah, just hangs up, looks over at Bill like, oh, it wasn't too bad.
So is the lockbox still a strip joint?
That's more of a club now, I think.
So wait, like a club, or like the way it looked, it was like almost restaurant style. Is she basically turning it into an edgy TGI Fridays?
I think she is. I'm letting her run it. I just take a cut of the
Who
profit.
the fuck cooks there?
I don't know. I just come in, take my share, and leave.
Like
Chat to
I
the girls
really
and then fuck off.
look. I hope she's on top of all of her licensing. Restaurants are very hard to start.
I think she is still fair. I know Beck is keeping an eye on it and doing security too. I personally put Beck in there because let's face it, Becca knows a thing or two about keeping people in line.
Burgers, potato skins, chili cheese fries,
I don't think she's going that bad.
some sort of steak special.
I think she's going for the fucking mafia vibe for last time I saw it.
Huh.
I mean,
I'm not even going to grab into that fucking laughing sack of stereotypes.
think about it, we are kind of a gang to these people, so
It's because we act like a gang. We do gang shit.
we do gang. I mean, we're literally in an area dealing with criminal gangs. So
Before the spiral showed up, all we did was gang shit.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even now, we're doing kind of gang shit.
While we're dealing with everything else. It is very hard to say if there weren't literal Cthulhian monsters out there, if the world was better with us in it.
Ah, no, they need us.
Because of Cthulhu.
Cthulhian monsters, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Jason, you need to get tagged eventually.
Get
Yeah.
tagged?
Yeah, we all got tats.
Oh.
When you join a pride tribe, you literally get like branded inside and out.
Yeah, I got the crow shit all over my back.
Mine's like in that part of your back you can't reach no matter how hard you try.
Hell, you're gonna see some of the girls there.
You have a tramp stamp, Bill?
No, you can reach your lower back. It's like the middle back area.
It's like the entryway of a tramp stamp.
Oh, okay.
So it's along the tramp stamp super highway, but we're not quite at the end of it there. Yeah.
He got it to not me. He was like, I want a tramp stamp, but I don't want it to be an
I didn't choose that shit. Al did that shit to me.
It's got a sign that says "Last chance for gas."
Yeah, exactly.
Shit like burnt. I'll show you. The shit literally burnt into me the day I got accepted.
Oh no, I just got mine tatted.
No, I got slap city'd by a spirit. And that is what I have now.
But you'll notice, big important point, Jason. The girls here, the ones with the crow symbols on their, like you see them on their wrist, they're ours. You know, they're with us.
Yeah,
So they
we
are-
literally tattoo people.
I mean,
Are they
wouldn't-
kin?
I can actually figure that out when we get there.
Well, it'd be a good idea, but the point being, Jason, these are girls that we rescued and volunteered to be tatted, wanted to do it. Well, if we hadn't have intervened, these girls would have been God knows where. Some of them most likely would have been dead.
Or worse.
Or worse. I mean, we rescued them from a pretty shit situation, and this is their income. Before that was prostitution, pimping, drugs. You know.
And now they run a Fridays.
So be nice.
I'm always nice to the ladies.
Gets that defensive pop collar, like. Then he'll pull up, to the lockbox.
Yeah, you can pull up there. It's still it is now open, though there will be sections that are closed for remodeling. You can just pull around back. You guys have a key to get in the back.
Oh, yeah, just walks in the back. Real
A
casual
little
walk.
early for the place. It's probably gonna open in the next hour or two, type thing.
Yeah, he'll probably just head down because he's the one out of all the ladies he talks to the most. So fuck it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you guys roll in through the back. Some of the back sections, like places that were rooms before, like dancing rooms and whatnot, are still closed off. There is a section that is finished, but there's definitely like an employees only door there. Bypass the bathrooms. But once you head out into the main area, like, yeah, it's a club. There's still a bar. There's a dance floor. But it is a club. And the stage has been ripped out. Poles are gone. Not bad looking. Starting to really come together. New flooring, new walls, a lot of new fixtures. The place has been under a lot of work. And yeah, the girls are around. Patricia and Linda are doing their shit. Anna's probably also doing her shit. Though as the lot of you come in, the girls all do glance over from wherever they are. One pops her head out of the kitchen. In fact, Anne pops her head out of the kitchen and kind of lightens up a little. And walks over with her coffee.
Hey,
How's it?
I'm just visiting. We got checking in on everybody.
Oh, we're doing pretty solid.
Anyone
She
giving
glanced
any,
over to the other girls.
anyone giving any hassle that that we need to know about?
Wait, here? No.
I know Jane's been out of commission for a bit, but she's back. She'll be back on her feet eventually.
She looked pretty rough on the last visit. She doing okay?
Yeah, it's just a bad virus, rocked her shit. So we've had to basically put her on bed rest for a while, but she's on the mend. So we're coming in, doing the regular checks, make sure that taking over her shifts for a while.
Yeah. Becca's still been here. I haven't
Oh,
seen her
yeah.
yet today, but no, Linda and Patricia, especially.
Yeah,
They know
it's
her better.
the reason we're here. Becca's doing some extracurricular shit, so I said I'd take her a shift and stop by.
You're gonna play bouncer.
Hmm?
You're gonna play bouncer. She kind of looks amused.
I might eventually, grinning.
Well, if you're taking her shift, means you get to play bouncer.
I mean, we'll see. Well, hopefully Becca turns up. Otherwise, well, Jesus, this is gonna be funny. I got a meeting though here as well. So
Oh, yeah, sure. Not open for, pulls up, looks at the watch. You got a little bit.
grand. Good look around. Is there any place to do it in, or is it alright if I just use the main area?
Like I said, we're not opening for a minute, so sure. Go
Just
for
gives
it.
a nod. All right, sweet. Yeah, I'll go make a coffee. You go sit down and enjoy your break before the shit opens.
Yep, will do. And Jason, would you like to give me an alertness check?
Alertness. Yeah. Two.
That'll do it. Yeah, it's one of those things where it doesn't really stand out. It's not very ostentatious, but especially as she's sitting there talking to Anton, gesturing, whatnot. For one, you did catch her like kind of give you a hairy eyeball for like half a second. Your rage is really high. But as she's talking and gesturing and whatnot, you'll see it's kind of like, how people will get the survivor tattoos on the inside of the wrist type thing.
Yeah.
She does have one there, and it takes you a squint, but it's this little crow shape, but it's fairly small. Again, it's not something that calls a lot of attention, but it's there.
Oh shit, where are my manners? And this is the new guy.
Yeah, I think Jane brought him around last time.
Yeah, this is Jason. Fresh in.
Yeah, she's doing and it's funny because it's not outright hostile, but it's like the defensive studying.
Jason gives her the most charming smile he can because he's got that specialty, I guess.
You know what? Do you have persuasion on your sheet?
Probably. Yes.
Would you like to reflexively roll it?
Sure.
Kind of give you guys a pass, like early play for learning some tricks with the gifts. So yeah, take a shot, see if you can get it to activate.
How can he not have any subterfuge? All right.
He's not a good liar. Compelling guy, but not a good liar.
1.
Oh, well, 1 is all it takes to succeed. So would you like to throw a a charisma expression to make a good first impression?
Yeah.
Do it.
Do I have any in that? Let's see.
You should think so.
A little. Okay.
Let you flex some socials.
3.
Beautiful. So, put it this way, persuasion is not a solution for rage, but it sure fucking helps. So with 3 successes, you do the winning ding smile. She keys it down a little bit. She calms down. like I said, it's one of those things where you can tell she's kind of got the defensive posture, the arms kind of up and crossed, like thoughtful, but not especially welcoming. But the body language opens up a little bit after that. She seems to like drop it one notch.
He's
Well, and he's also appearance 4, so he's,
It doesn't hurt.
pretty.
It's just one of those things where, put it this way, like at rage 6 to most people, you give the same impression that like some big psychotic looking trucker does. So chicks, like, yes, there's some people who are into that, but they're rare, and the rest of humanity for the most part is like, oh, I'm just gonna give you your respective 10 feet and continue about my day. But you managed to make a good enough first impression that she chills out a little bit and shifts her perspective.
a real go-getter, so don't mind him.
Yeah, cool. She finally does offer a hand.
He
And
reciprocates.
and Bill, you don't have to roll nothing like that. She's not kinfolk.
I see.
And pinging again on the other two, I'll put it this way: they don't register as either Guru or kinfolk. All it takes is a glance.
Okay, fuck. Oh, okay.
So human.
Ah.
I mean, you don't get a ting for anything else either. It's just nothing. No ping. Human. But yeah, she'll give the little like, oh yeah, official greeting handshake. Okay. No problem. Yeah, there's a full pot of coffee. We've already had a go at it. Made another pot. Always need another pot. It's one of those things like she has like the coffee cup that's like, I'm a real saint when you get to know me, Saint Cunty McFuck off, and grumpy tag coffee cup.
Jason, why don't you make me and Bill some coffee? Make yourself one as well.
All right. He heads off back to the kitchen, I guess, or wherever the coffee pot is.
Yeah, she'll point back. It's one of those things where it's like it's a bar. On the other hand, Jason, you're a fucking kid and you're a fucking dork about it. You're probably kind of like, ooh, I get to go behind the bar. I get to go into like the work kitchen. Ooh.
These copies are gonna be so fucking Irish.
Pours as much whiskey as he can in.
I'm not gonna lie, there are a couple like liquor bottles over next to the coffee pot. These girls, I mean, they're not the worst, but look, sometimes you just need it.
Anton will just light a cigarette because fuck it, he can. It's their club at this point. It's not opening hours.
Mhm.
So, you been hearing anything around the place?
Kind of stuff you're looking for.
Typically, yeah.
Let's face it, after what happened here, there's like that look of like, thanks for warning me, by the way. After what happened here a while back, most of the folks from the gangs around here, not so big on coming in to do business. So we don't hear as much.
No, it's legit. I'm just, any interesting people that I should know about stopping by, other than Jane bringing him and Bill and all that?
Yeah, no, they came in and did their usual. She like does the air quotes cleaning thing. No, just she finally thinks about it and shrugs. Getting her own little crop of regulars. Not much going.
If I show any interesting things regular wise, just keep me in the loop, all right?
Yeah. No, don't worry.
It just gives us
Anyone
a-
who gets interesting enough doesn't last long. Becca pitches them out with a certain kind of gusto. They don't really.
I don't
come
mean
back.
that. I don't mean that type of interesting. Grinning. I mean, we're talking money wise. We're talking that type of thing. Let me know
No one that doesn't fit in yet, but yeah, keep an eye out.
so we can do at least get some fucking extra business for you lot.
I mean, you're probably better off asking Patricia. She's the one who handles all the money, anyways.
No, I'll make a mention. I just wanted to check in with you first.
Do the little grin.
All right, I'll let you fucking. You know, he gives the top of the table. Just, just ease up.
Yeah, if nothing else, I'll go by the door. Your friend isn't going to be able to get in unless, your
Yeah.
business partner isn't going to be able to get in unless someone's up there to unlock the door.
She's more business contact at this point. You'll see her come up. Her name's Roxy. She'll probably be getting a cab, I'd say, or driving her car or some shit.
One or the other. Maybe walking,
Grinning,
perhaps
probably.
a bike. Grinning back.
She's pretty sassy, so brace yourself. As he's walking over to Patricia.
It's one of those things where she's walking off, all like the parting thought that gets spoken on. She ain't seen shit. Just heads up towards the door, and it's one of those things where like there's stairs that probably lead down into the club. Got the place kind of on an incline. It's wonky, like half submerged weirdness. I mean, the back parking lot comes straight up to the back. There's just a little bit of an incline. So she'll head off that way. It gives Bill the little like, yeah, I see you. Nod. See you with your face.
Johanna takes a sip of the coffee that Jason gave him, just looks at him, as he like takes a sip and just looks up.
Bill, too,
Jason's
is
got
like,
that
"What the
shit-eating
fuck?"
grin like, you didn't say don't put whiskey in it.
That I'm a teenager grin.
All right, shit. He looks over at Bill with a shrug as he's walking over to Patricia. Like, all right, fuck, okay.
Feel like Bill's more offended that you did that to good whiskey.
Bill's just offended in general.
How dare you ruin my two favorite things?
And yeah, Jason, same thing. You've seen it before. The girls aren't nasty about it or anything. It's just one of those things where like when you come in or out of the kitchen, they just kind of give you a little bit of extra space. They don't flee consciously. They don't look like they're super suspicious. It looks downright like almost subconscious. It's a reflexive action. They just kind of give you a little room.
I mean, he's probably getting used to that, I would guess, at this point. Maybe it still hurts a little,
Yeah,
'cause,
again, at least
King of the Hill where he came from.
it's one of those things where there have been people who have given much more blatant reactions. In their case, it's pretty low key. AKA, they've got pretty solid willpower. They've been through some shit.
He's still smiling and pistol fingering.
Finger guns. Beautiful.
Yeah.
You want to get up to any more shenanigans before your best friend shows up?
He'll probably just ask Patricia about the finances and shit and how they do it and all that.
Yeah, Patricia, I mean, especially seeing as the place isn't open yet, there's like that glance at the clock and then shrugs and goes into the back. There's the kitchen, there's probably an office around there. She brings out like a big old fucking binder, plunks down and kind of gives you the basic idea of like the reconstruction it's costing a pretty penny, but now that they're back open, they're making about yay much. They haven't been able to attract people. Like you got the neon sign, but without getting the word around, it'll take a minute for it to pick up. It's one of those things where she's like, it's slow, but how do you expect?
It was a non.
We're kind of in a shitty side of town and we aren't attracting them with titties anymore, so
We'll see what we can do about advertising.
yeah. I mean, word to the right people. Once you get some regulars with some clout, the rest will follow. It's just getting some people that are worthwhile in here to start with.
We'll start now. I got somebody coming over that I can eventually sway to maybe convincing some people.
Right? Sure.
He'll just give a nod and go and sit down and wait, with his fucking alcohol coffee. And he's like, oh, okay, this is going to be fucking funny.
Coffee flavored whiskey.
Mm-hmm. So he'll put his feet up on the chair waiting for fucking Roxy to arrive, bracing himself for the SAS Brigade.
Oh boy. Yeah, the girls are just going about their shit. Linda does eventually go back and like change out to a waitressing outfit. I'm not gonna make people roll. All three girls do have the tattoo on the inside of the wrist. And yes, soon enough, you'll have Anne coming back down, walking ahead of this wonderful creature here. This, and for the record, for Jason's sake, this one is Anne, and then you've got that's Linda, and that is Patricia.
Cool.
But yeah, this ridiculous creature with yes, that much cleavage showing. Absolutely. She follows Anne down inside. And she just like, I mean, you can hear her coming because it's like it's swanky now. She heads in.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, hey, Roxy.
Well, hello. That isn't my favorite business partner.
You're looking good.
Of course I am. Runs the hands back through her hair like, fuck yes, I do. Comes over. Yeah, just lets herself right in, plunks down at the other end of the table. So what can I do you for?
I was, checking in, and wonder if you've gotten the information for me.
Oh, Jesus. Look back at what you had her looking after.
And Roxy, no, he was mainly checking in on the whole like disappearing people again because Roxy was one of the most interested people in that.
Which information we talking about?
Missing people and shit. You know.
Oh, you mean that shit on the streets?
Yeah.
I mean, people ain't talking about it much anymore.
There's not. That's at least something.
Oh yeah, hasn't been nearly as bad. You don't really hear about people just up and disappearing that often, at least not any different than it was before everyone went crazy.
So what's the new word on the street then about anything like that?
What about folks up and disappearing?
Yeah, or anything unusual, you know what I mean? Similar behaviors, but, you know.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of people that reappeared if you want that.
You know any of them?
Not personally. Well, not long
You
ago,
know.
though, a bunch of people just shot up out of nowhere. Turned up a whole bunch of new people at the, up under the overpass, couple other places.
You know, anyone who could get me in contact with any of those people that showed up?
I mean, you dress down hard enough, you can just walk in and be one of the new people. Not like anyone's going to know the difference.
That's more I need to talk to them. Talk to them at least, or at least one of them.
Like I said, you dress yourself down enough that you can pass and you can just walk right up and do it, huh? It's not like they got a gate around that community.
Might be an idea.
Besides, you're going to freak them out more trying to pull them out to talk to than just walking up there pretending you're another one of them.
True.
Hell, you could come around during the day near enough. They find them. Well, let's be fair. Most of the ones that show back up ain't really looking for work, but you show up nearby, like they're over by the hardware store. They got guys all set up looking for day jobs.
All right. It's an idea. Where are they usually at, though, around this time?
Well, at night, they usually back at the camps where it's safer. Look,
Just
people
good
ain't been
enough.
disappearing as much, but
Sticking together in numbers.
yeah, safer that way.
Smart.
I've gone and had a talk with some of the girls to see what kind of state they're in, and let me tell you, it's rough. I wouldn't bring a single one in.
Any of the girls you find the people missing any of your girls or anything like that?
I haven't found any of ours, but then again, we only, well, God bless Ginger. I think she's fucked.
Like a head tilt.
I mean, you came around back when she first disappeared, remember?
Yeah.
I mean, she ain't shown up by now. She's either long gone or she's fucked.
Oh, fuck. That was the one we found, wasn't it?
I mean, that was
Ginger?
the assumption. Da-na-na. You have no idea what Ginger looks like besides that she's, well, definitively a redhead, but
Yeah,
that was the
that's
assumption, I think.
Yeah, I think we might have found that. Well, we assume it's Ginger. We have no way of knowing.
Yeah, Anton has assumed that the girl that you guys found was Ginger.
Okay, well, before I get on to the Ginger subject, what's the word around with the gangs or anything like that? Anyone giving you hassle? Or anyone I should know about?
Some people came in looking to scope out some of our territory. Some of the girls pushed us off the corners. They got the muscle with them, so there's not a lot we can do without more boys.
Who are these people?
I mean, just some of the higher rank girls from other, well, gangs, other groups.
Anyone noticeable? Any coming from the train yard area?
She gives it a think. And considering you're smoking, she finally just fucking pulls out her pack of cigarettes. Kind of just chides herself in the process, like, nasty habit. Pulls it out, lights herself one. Phew. Fucking train yards. I don't think I even know anyone that parks up in the train yards, truth be told. They got security there and everything.
All right. Has security guards ever come visit any of your girls?
Of course they do.
Would you mind, let me know when? I need to talk to one of them.
Yeah, sure. See what we can get you about it. Better to not interrupt the work, though.
Oh, no, after. Let one of your girls get paid. I want to talk to him after it's happened.
Well, yeah, I could set you up to catch one of them on his way out. I don't give a shit once they walk out the door.
Yeah, you make it happen as soon as possible or when you need time.
Don't let the girls know. They get one, they'll give me a call. I'll give you a call.
That's why you're my girl, Roxy.
Yeah,
Because that's sort of grin, easing back.
she's not full sass, but still one of those, oh yeah, that's me, your girl.
It's that kind of teasing smirk back, like
Pretty much, yeah.
You could take something to Lucky for me.
Depends on what it is. Is it a pipe bomb?
Oh yeah, no, it's totally a pipe bomb. I'm sorry.
I mean, if you want me to carry another bullet to the knee, I'm gonna have to say no.
No, in fact, I was hoping that he might stop by this place and start having some of his guys, use this place as a place of business, buy the food maybe, or buy the drinks.
Do you care if the girls work out of here?
I'm gonna have to talk to my partner about it.
Well, it would guarantee they came around if you didn't mind them passing the number off in the process.
Passing their number off with no business in here.
Oh, Jesus.
I'd allow, but like I said, I gotta talk to my partner about it. She's particular around shit like that.
Look, my girls ain't the type to go into bathrooms. You already know we have safe places we bring them back to.
Passing numbers I ain't got no issue with.
Well, pretty good chance then I can get a couple people to show up. Might even get lucky to show up. Assuming his knee doesn't hurt too bad to get down the stairs. The fucking side eye.
There's a front door.
Yeah, it's got stairs.
Well, he'll be fine. Leans back like, you ain't gonna fucking ever let me live this down type stare.
Never. Never. Like, you can tell, she bitter. She's not stupid enough to go too ham hog about it, but oh my god, she's never gonna let this go.
He'll be fine, and it's a good offer of business and offers him protection under a place of our control too. If anything, it would be pretty fucking eager to get down the stairs, bandy leg and all.
Fucking just pulls on that cigarette like, Just, oh,
But if you take that offer to him, I'll be more than happy.
yeah, I'll let him know. Clearly,
Uh,
the guys been muscling our corners. They don't touch the ones you tagged.
They better fucking not.
I ain't stupid. Everyone's heard about what happened to the other guys.
You keep an eye on it and let me know if they do.
Oh yeah,
It's not. Now,
nothing
look
quite like
around.
reinforcement.
Do you need us to enforce?
Not unless you want to start pushing and get us in some better corners.
Well, take the offer to Lucky. We can help with whatever muscle he already has if he needs it.
I'll let him
I
know.
don't want him to feel like he's being muscled out of his own shit.
Nah, if anything, you technically expanded our territory. You just expanded it to a shitty side of town. We're even shittier place than we started. It ain't your
Just
fault.
take-
That's where the shitty people was.
Mm-hmm. Just take the offer to him as an offer of friendship, then, or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I could put a nice spin on it for you. That little grin, like, oh, totally. Yes.
Look around real casually. We got a back room if you want to talk about the ginger thing. I might have some news on that.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
She just flick the head around, like, oh, really?
I mean, I can tell you now if you want some privacy.
I mean, there's like glance over, like, I assume Bill and Jason are both nearby.
Yeah, Bill went and got himself a coffee that just has coffee in it.
A coffee, flavored coffee.
A coffee I
Coffee.
can drive after this flavored coffee.
I just imagine Jason just guzzling down the alcohol coffee, just like, oh yeah,
Jason's
I'm a
like, oh,
gangster
more
now.
for me.
I'm a gangster now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Shooting
he
people by
finishes
day,
his and then finishes Bill's.
dealing drugs by night. Being a gangster is hella tight.
Welcome to the Guru Nation, Jason.
If only you knew about Becca.
All right. Yeah, just kind of look around. It's up to you. I can tell you now. Or if you want some privacy.
Am I gonna need some privacy for this?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's not at you, it's just that the eyes roll up like, oh fuck me, this world sucks. Alright, yeah, sure. Just pulls herself up, grabs a
Yeah,
bag.
He'll just ease to the employee area. Fuck it. Dan's not gonna give out to him about it.
Yeah, and doesn't give a shit. I'll give you this when you do go back to the hashtag employees only area. It's one of those things where like there's what you imagine is effectively a break room, but it looks essentially like this isn't like some shitty little work like break room. It's a fucking living room. Like it's a full on living room, TV, couches, all that. And further back you can see that the doors do have like names on them. Because the girls are staying here.
Oh.
I don't know if Anton was aware, but yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it's one of those things where it's like, oh, that's how it's set up.
Oh, you just ease in whatever general area there is and shit. Like I imagine there's like couches and shit.
Yeah, living room, the hashtag break room.
Yeah. Just ease down there.
Here's the question: is anyone coming with, or is it just the two of you? Are you gesturing for them to come with or stay?
Hey,
Anything like
kind
that.
of gives the impression if they want to follow, they can. It's the kind of that half-hearted like me.
Don't break anything. Bill goes to go see what this is all about.
Jason's sitting at the bar, making eyes at the other girls that are coming in and out.
Well, Anne seems to have warmed up to you at least. She'll she has probably at least been able to smell from where she is what you have done to that coffee. I was like, you want to see a real Irish coffee?
Yeah.
Just sit right there. She fucking goes back and it's the whole I'm gonna fuck your world. And just yeah, she goes to get some coffee out of the kitchen and then starts mixing behind the bar. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
My fucking God.
He guzzles it.
It's going to be one of those things where Jason, by the time you get it, it tastes for the most part like you can catch the fucking alcoholic undertone, but for the most part it tastes like a very sweet creamy coffee, but like, oh God, it kicks like a mule.
Like kicks
Those
after
things where
the
you-
fact, or like
It's after the fact. It's one of those things where like you drink it and you're like, oh, that was pleasant. Oh no.
like this is a panty dropper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he says that.
The awkward look that goes between the girls because Jason, bless your fucking heart. And like does a little like, sorry guys. Patricia and Linda are just like, really? She's like, splayed hands. It was almost funny. Come on. Oh, come on, guys. Oh, okay, fine. I'm going. I'm going. I'm
He
gonna go
flips his hat around backwards.
Such a fucking.
Kind of looking at all of them, and he's, I don't know if he's like drunk or anything, but like he's gotten to the no inhibitions or whatever, and he's just like watching them sort of eyeball each other about what a dumb mistake this has been. And just kind of gives him that chin up nod and pistol fingers again because he's an asshole.
Oh no. Jason,
Like he doesn't care that they're talking shit.
it's the worst part is they're not really talking shit. They just kind of throw each other the most awkward look. And like, man, that was so. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna get the till, and you know what? Why don't you make sure the kitchen's all set to go? And Linda's like, okay, I'll go unlock the door. Fuck, shit. Like
She's walking away. He's like, bye.
she does a little finger roll, like, yeah, bye. I did a bad. Oh shit. Meanwhile, in a room where there is not like the most amazing line dropped. Yeah, Bill and Anton, you go back, you find, ooh, hey, this is a pretty fucking swanky break room. And yeah, Roxy comes back with you, kind of looking around like, oh shit, this is fucking nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. So to break the bad news, let's crack this fucking egg. We found a body that we are near, I'd say 90% sure that's Ginger.
You got photos
Yeah.
with you?
I mean, you reach into his fucking jacket and take out his journal and flip over the drawing that he has because he drew Ginger. We don't have the actual like crime scene photos as we've just only found the body in the morgue. This is the drawing we took of it.
You fucking just like there's that moment of like, so you fucking you know what? She just stops mid sentence and waves the hand like it's the very clear I don't even want to know gesture. Though she reaches to take a look at the journal.
They just folds it over, so it's just folded on the drawing.
Yeah, she'll. You know what? You're being weird about it, so she's not gonna fucking try to see whatever else. She just takes it, keeps the thing folded around all wonky, but studies the drawing for a bit. Kind of does the squinty eyes type thing, where you can imagine looking at a drawing of someone in a state that is, not how they normally would have groomed themselves up.
Anton is a very good drawer. Very good. They got that perfect like facial portrait.
That does seem to be his go-to. So yeah, she studies it for a minute and finally grimaces. She ain't looking so alive in this picture here.
She's not.
Fuck me. Finally just flips the thing around and hands it back.
He puts it back in his jacket. She was one of the first bodies we found.
Jesus.
One of the girls, I think, might have known her too. So she went missing a while back. from what you told me and what one of them told me. So it's kind of in the situation where guy gives that spread of his hands. It's more than likely her, and they don't have any form of next of kin or anything like that. She's effectively a Jane Doe.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh,
Yeah.
fucking. You know what hit her? The fuck happened?
My guess is whoever that has been responsible for taking these people, some sort of fucking serial killer type shit, from what we can gather. It's bad.
They fucking weird and pervy about it, or are they just murdering girls? Or anyone they can pick up?
I wouldn't call it weird and pervy. It's more of. It's not deviancy. It's more of. Jesus freaks gone fucking wild.
I still call it pervy. She just kind of like shakes her head. Like, it's one of those things where you can tell a lot of things in her book just get lumped under pervy because people are into weird shit.
But it was a bad end. I'll spare you the detail.
Yeah, thanks for that. God, that is fucking awful.
You got any way of knowing a real name or anything like that?
I mean, look, man, you know the fucking deal. We don't really have the
Yeah.
same thing going most of them do. If a girl wants to call herself Ginger, she's Ginger. And she wasn't one of ours, so...
I know. I just, like I said, I just asked. I figured that if you did, you could at least get the body released.
I mean, at this rate, considering the state she was in, fucking local authorities might treat a body better than a family would anyways.
Yeah. I got the impression that she didn't have a very good anything, so...
No, she was a fighter, though. That's... Just kind of shakes her head. It's a fucking shame.
My guess is it was a snatch and grab. Probably drugged her to shit as well.
No, probably. She was fucking vicious, man.
That's something to keep out for. It's what we've been trying to keep an eye on. White van. Likes to travel a lot.
No, I know all about the vans.
She met somebody that tried to lure her in as well, you know. Talk to her about all the shit too. My guess is that's how they probably jumped her. Change her life and all that shit.
No, I remember all that hinky shit that's... She like kind of gives the shoulder shake like, "Buh." That's the kind of shit that brought you around talking to me in the first place.
Yeah. Also did it to that, they ain't just going for girls. We also found the exact same type of language to that girl's brother.
Yeah, Nicole?
Yeah.
Got any idea how she's doing?
She's good. Happy.
Quite good.
She's doing all right.
She and her brother were, she was real big on looking after her brother, so...
She's
I'm
got a
worried
steady-
about it, you know?
She's got a steady job. She's good. She's happy. You know, nice house.
Okay, good. Like glances between them because Bill popped in on that one and just, oh. Good, just keep an eye on her. I didn't go checking on her the first time around just for fun, you know?
Yeah.
No.
No, I
She's
got
good
it.
people. She's good.
Of course she's good people.
But aside from that, it's something that we have as another method that they're doing. It's something that I want you to keep an eye on. Any of you girls start talking about these new guys who start coming in and talking that shit.
What kind of shit?
How they can change their perspective, how they can, you know, a better life, this, that. You know, we'll start off as, you know, typical Jones talk, you know, that type of shit. But then it'll start like, oh, well, I've done this for you. I've got this. You need to come and meet me this way or do these things. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Don't you worry. I've taught most of my girls about that. I teach all my girls about that. You never know what some sicko's gonna do if they can get you off alone.
Well, they obviously got Ginger off alone and she was obviously knew what she was doing.
Don't you worry. We keep a close eye on our girls.
Just it's a point of behavior to note. They'll come for them when they feel the most vulnerable. That's how they do it.
Yeah, there's just kind of that face getting pulled, just the ugh. Ain't that just the way though?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry about our girls. We keep a good eye on our girls.
I know you do. It's more the point that if something does like that happens, we can at least maybe catch them, and it's narrowing the net.
I mean, if they're coming after people like that, maybe it's better you hit the underpass sooner rather than later.
We already hit it.
What, the underpass where they're gathering up at nights?
No,
You hit the community?
we're gonna start hitting the community to talk to people. The underpass, I imagine, from what I can tell, what we've been doing has been pushing several people around the place. So that's gonna be our next point of stop.
Street folks, they'll usually either not parks, but those places nearby that ain't been developed yet.
Mm-hmm.
They'll poke up in those. There's some underpasses they hang out at. There's a couple places the street folk gather at when nighttime comes around. Then you can tell which girls ain't got someone looking after them. They're a lot squirrely. Way more squirrely than we are. Anytime I'm in the corner, I know I got someone on speed dial.
I'll put it like this: if I find some ones that need shelter, I'll give you a call, particularly the girls.
Yeah, do that, would you?
Yeah, don't worry. Can you start spreading the word that for the street folk when we're not hitting them, the crow symbol and all that, that's a point of safety.
It was a thoughtful, look over the, you see the tongue go over the teeth. You really want to give that kind of impression? You know that place you cleared out?
Yeah.
She thinks about it for a second. So the place is still fucking filthy.
Yeah.
I mean, they brought in, people to clean up the biohazardous crap and whatnot. But that place is still a wreck.
Mm-hmm.
You get it, something people could actually stay in. Seeing those symbols everywhere might start actually making the point.
Well, we could arrange that.
You make
Need
it stay in
somebody-
the flop house, keep someone there to keep things straight.
Yeah, we
Might
need somebody
actually
to.
start,
We need somebody. We need somebody to run it. Somebody organized, knows the street very well, knows where to put the right people and how to keep people in line. Don't want people taking advantage of each other in there either.
No, that's the thing. Whoever's keeping an eye on it, gonna need muscle. Gonna need staff.
We can do muscle. In
Your
fact,
muscle gonna be there every night.
it depends. Perhaps you, me, and Lucky can come to some sort of arrangement.
Yeah, maybe.
Particularly seeing that out of everybody that I know, you would be the most equipped to be able to manage that.
You could try. I could set up one of my girls, teach her up.
Mm-hmm. I could provide the clearing out of anything, the rebuilding of it, and patrols enough to make sure that it's at least muscle-wise the area is safe, but you'd have to do the internal muscling.
Look, I can at least get a place set up. And I can try and train up someone to keep an eye on it. But they're going to need muscle, and they're going to need shit like a working bathroom and laundry machines, beds.
Working bathroom should be easy enough. Beds and laundry machines, we've got the cash to be able to afford it.
You can do that. You're going to make a lot of friends with them street folk. They need a place to fucking crash. And especially if there's someone there, especially from the drop, keeping things in order. Well, once the point's been made, point's been made. People ain't gonna try shit if they seen shit shut down enough times.
We can handle that.
Don't talk to Lucky.
All right. Just a nod. Give me a call when you get to hear about that security guard.
Oh, yeah, brilliant. Got it. I'll put a mass text out.
Just give us a nod. You want to stay for food?
She looks tempted. Not gonna lie. It's one of those things where she glances at the door, glances at her
Girls.
phone.
Girls will treat you right.
You mind if I take something back for Lucky?
Yeah, knock yourself out.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
You just give us a nod and you'll ease up. Like, it's kind of that motion to build, like, you and me are going to fucking do our business talk, just that type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll go ahead and ease out and let you guys have whatever talk you're gonna talk. She'll come out as the place is open now for business, so she'll go out and Jason will be joined by Roxy. Just park up at the bar. It's easier.
Looks over at her. Hey.
Oh, hey, new kid.
Hey.
God, you're already wasted. Just the glance over like, oh, buddy.
I'm not wasted. No, seriously, the coffee here is amazing, though.
I bet it is. Is there any coffee in it?
Not much.
Yeah, you can hold some sassy chat with Roxy. She is entertaining company.
Out of character, is she the one that Bill and I saw from the rooftop?
Yes, she is.
Okay, so I'm trying to decide if Jason would be able to recognize her from the distance
It's
to
a very
up
good
close.
question at that distance and in that condition, as opposed to right now when she's all made up and put together and not making heinous porn flick noises.
Yeah, I don't know if he would put that together.
I'll give you a wits check.
That'll be fun.
You're gonna be down to die due to your fucking drinking.
That's fine. This will be a funny roll. Watch this. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, you got a success. I'll put it this way: with one success, it's gonna take you a minute to put two and two together.
So he's probably sitting there, not full on like trying to do pickup line flirting or anything, but just kind of flirty bar chat. And then it sets in, and he's like, "Oh fuck." Starts looking around for an escape.
That's on.
You stuck now, fucker.
Yeah, he gets kind of visibly I don't know, I'm blanking on the word I want. Uncomfortable. Just kind of like, oh, yep, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh god, the ma'ams come out.
Yep.
Yeah, it's one of those things where she just kind of throws you a weird look like, "You okay, buddy?" All right.
No, I'm good. You good? I'm good.
I'm not a cat.
Yeah, no, I know.
Throws him the weirdest, like, what kind of look. All right, kids, I'm gonna. Right. Oh, thanks, you sweetheart. Yeah, take him to. Thank you. And it's one of those things where she doesn't even eat while she's there. She just waits, and when they, make up some food. Yeah, she just takes the to-go bags and it's like, oh, you guys have fucking deals here. It's one of those things where she hands over some cash to him. Like, admittedly, like, hands Linda just straight up some cash. And, yeah, rolls out. Linda, thumbs through it for a second. As the eyebrows kind of pop. Is like, pitches it all in the tip jar.
After she's gone, Jason kind of leans in. You might want to hand sanitize.
It's a glance.
Exactly like the one in that corner. Just that wet, concerned glance.
He gives her kind of that knowing, drunk nod.
Yeah, I'll be sure to do that. It's just I'm just gonna go back in the kitchen. What, Jason? I love
And meanwhile, Anton, unless you're planning to make me some sort of fucking slumlord, we're running out of dudes to put places.
We got Brigida. Mean, nasty, can do regular patrols on her bike. Perfect.
You want to give that Viking free reign?
Free reign around that area. Besides, it implies trust.
Does she know anything about managing a building like that?
Well, it's pretty simple. I'm sure we can explain the details. I'm sure she's very fucking good at her job.
I mean, what all is this fucking entailing, Anton? Like, are we going into real estate or are we just lending them a beat stick?
Oh no, they'll be paying us for the service. I'll make sure of that when I talk to Lucky.
No. Should be alright then.
Yeah, I don't know. This ain't free, but it's, besides, it gets them folks away, puts them into a place that we can corral them, we can talk to them. It's a good look.
Just don't let her near the books, please.
I won't let her near the books.
I've seen her try to use her phone.
She'll be A+ in making sure people are in line. That's all she's there for. Lucky's going to pay us a percentage for handling the job. Roxy's going to take care of the people in there. We get the street folk away from the underbridges, which cuts into the problem of,
I know we gotta do stuff like this, but I've never been, I don't know, I've never been so gaga about us all being spread out like this. Fucked up coming from me, I know, but...
We're not spread out. We're pretty even. We've got a good line of communication with each other.
Yeah, alright.
We got to start pushing back. So let's do it and let's be aggressive.
Yeah, let's do it.
So we've got the money to be able to afford to do this. Lucky's going to give us a percentage of the cut for paying for most of it. And there's no way he's doing that. We're doing this for paying full. He's going to pay us back, which puts him further in our debt.
Fucking... I don't even know how all this is gonna work on the business side of it. These people have nothing.
Oh, they're not paying. Lucky is. A percentage.
What does Lucky get out of this?
Lucky gets security. We are the most feared gang here.
We're also about to become the largest charity in Roanoke.
We are, but it adds to the point that we will have eyes and ears fucking everywhere if we do this.
Possibly.
Certainly.
Maybe.
Lucky gets the security of having, all this shit going on with one of the most feared gangs at his back. His girls get to do some side business here. If anything, it shows that we're willing to make allies and he gets the rep. Which means more people are gonna, do all this sort of shit.
I mean, maybe. I've just never seen a dude named Lucky Charm sign up to be a savior of the poor.
I have a feeling Roxy's gonna convince him.
One can only hope.
Well, we'll see.
How you
what
gonna
he
smooth
says.
it over with Jane letting girls hang around here?
They ain't gonna be hanging around. They're gonna pass numbers and do the shit. No business in the club. I'll talk to Jane about it. She'll be
I
fine.
mean, they're still basically collecting Johns here now.
I mean, maybe, maybe not. Like I said, Jane should be fine with it. She gets it. So I'll talk to her.
Throw it in a Tuesday special.
Exactly. Besides, this place is gonna make good business out of it. So there'll be more Johns. Lucky will make money. We'll make money.
I do hope it works out that way.
I mean, if it doesn't, there's the other knee.
Stop breaking people's knees. This is...
I mean,
I can't tell you to stop, but I advise that
we're a gang doing gang shit. We've given him a really decent offer. And if he's going to spit in it, then we'll give him a really simple offer. Quite matter of fact.
I guess.
Sometimes you got to be ruthless.
Speaking of which, I gotta drive out to Chesapeake in a while.
Well, what's going on in Chesapeake?
Not 100% sure, and that's what bothers me.
No.
There's been a spat of suspicious activity near some of the residential areas. Weird shit. Me shit. It's more a Strider problem than the Anton problem.
Then an Anton problem. Grinning as he takes his, drag of a cigarette.
You fuck around with ghost goblins and dead people?
No, I fuck around with the worm.
Well, I have a side business, and it happens to have lots of ghosties and goblins.
Like actual goblins.
I don't know, maybe.
I mean, I tell you what I fuck around with, but you get mad at me.
What poor, innocent valedictorian have you seduced?
I haven't done anything. I just have a side arrangement that gets me a lot of intel.
Oh my god. He just rolls his eye.
Well, it does. She's very useful.
No.
What?
No.
What? What?
No.
What? What are you knowing at me?
Look, the last time that you had to convince me of the usefulness and appropriateness of a side arrangement for intelligence, it had to do with vampires.
Mm-hmm.
And they threw a she in there. And I know you.
I'm not fucking her, Bill.
Oh, you're not?
No. In fact, we are working on a mutually exclusive goal. She provides me with information. I provide her with security to a point. It's a mutually beneficial agreement.
You can look me in the face and genuinely tell me that you are not slap chopping a dead girl's box.
Why does that matter?
One, it's gross. And two, they're an insult to everything that lives.
Well, the insult that everything lives is getting us intel on the worm. So she's an asset for now. Until she becomes not an asset, she stays that way. And when she doesn't, well, then I will let you do what you need to do.
I can already hear Voltaire's zombie prostitute laying in my head right now.
She's not a prostitute, Bill.
I thought it was an arrangement.
No, it is. She's not a prostitute. Grinning. If she's a prostitute, well, it would be fucking hilarious. But she's not.
I am going to choose for the sake of my own sanity to believe that you haven't done the unthinkable.
Besides, I hear you're meeting plenty of people at a bar. Grinning.
Look, I meet lots of clients, lots of places, and I tell them news they don't want to hear. And according to my assistant, I can no longer perform this very vital task at Denny's, no matter how much I like their chili fries. Sometimes this is bars. Most of the time, it's a side room at other fine establishments. There are actually conference rooms that you can rent. They're expensive, but it adds a certain veneer to the entire affair.
Mm-hmm.
Once you tell Harry or Sally that, well, either Harry or Sally ain't exactly been faithful.
So this is Jeff guy Wendy told me about.
Jeff's a
Hmm.
bartender. Jeff runs a
Mhm.
bar
Great
very
name.
near my home.
Oh.
Of course, you already know about Jeff. We've already had that talk.
I know. It's just funny.
How the fuck did Wendy wander into Jeff's bar?
I think she mentioned it before that you brought her there or some shit. One of it was either Wendy or Jane. I can't remember which.
I didn't bring her there.
Just give it a shrug.
Jeff's got enough problems.
But no, Ophelia is not an issue. Her sister, however, well, then,
One can only hope that I never have to hear about this ever coming to its inevitable fruition.
and what fruition is that?
You landing a baby nut in a corpse because it happens to walk and talk and smile.
Jeez, do you really think that low of me?
I think you have a weakness for skirts.
Really?
Yep. But that is okay. I have my own problems, and Jason has his own problems. Wendy has enough problems for all three of us combined. But I think it's there, and I think in spite of what you might know academically, if one was pretty enough and smiled at you the right way, you'd do it.
Hmm.
I may not always say shit people want to hear, but at least I'm honest.
Uh-huh. Do you ever think they're just, you ever seen a vampire before?
Oh shit, Anton, we've all seen a vampire. The thing's fucking head looked like a zipper.
Yeah. But like, that what they normally look like? Since you're the expert.
No. No, they're very good at blending in with their prey, predominantly.
Are they worm tainted?
As far as Owl's concerned, yes.
Funny, I've met one that isn't.
No, I don't believe that.
I can sense it. She had no taint.
I know enough about that trick to know it can get fooled.
I've checked like what 4 times.
Bill shrugs.
Just give it a shrug. Just food for thought, Bill.
They drink blood, Anton.
Yeah, they do. Oh, I mean, I ain't disputing that. But some of them don't have worm taint, which is an interesting, you know. It's an interesting point.
Bill makes a sour grapes face.
Just gritting. Besides, he's not my type. Is he? Gives him a pat on the shoulder as he's heading out.
And Bill got him.
He said lyingly as he walks out as fast as he can. Like, woo, man.
Y'all fucking lies.
So much lies. And he'll walk over to fucking tipsy Jason, like, oh, for the love of God.
So before they get over to Jason, are there any tunes? Is anyone dancing or anything?
Oh yeah, there's always music going. There's a dance floor.
Are people on it?
Sure.
Okay. So about the time that Jason doesn't pay any attention, he's not seeing them approach, but about the time that they're coming out is about the time that Jason's about mid of dance floor and just starting to bust out his moves, which are probably ridiculous.
I'm just imagining the fucking Terry Crews and fucking white chick dancing.
So I don't know if you guys are. What
Yeah,
the fuck
I'm
is
just literally
this?
imagining the white chicks. That's a good Jason. That's literally all I'm
Yeah,
imagining.
this is exactly what he's doing.
I was just fucking staring,
Oh.
leaning over to one of the girls, like, "How much did you let him drink?"
Oh hell!
Patricia throws over the most apologetic look and is like, he let Anne make him a drink, and he'd already had like both of those coffees, which I get the impression didn't have a lot of coffee in them, and she just kind of gestures like,
Look at him go.
"Yep."
You
He's having a good time, so
you say anything too awful just yet?
Patricia and Linda just kind of look at each other. God damn it! Sorry, I just watched the link to see what it was, and I'm fucking hurting.
That's exactly what he's out there doing.
Fucking Terry Crews dancing. The fuck?
See, I'm just imagining that same like 2-step clap, 2-step point, 2-step clap.
I'm fucking dead.
And
All
you're
right.
like, where the fuck did he get glow sticks from?
Anton just leans. We've got some time before fucking Roxy calls, so let's just watch this. He just sits there watching Jason just jive his way around the dance floor.
And people giving him the Rage 6 stare, like, what the fuck is going on?
It's the most aggressive dancing of all time.
He looks like Techno Viking, but not doing the Techno Viking dance.
Just aggressive thrusting.
Oh my lord. Let's just resituate the ladies.
I'm just imagining this scene as well.
Looks so concerned. Son of a bitch.
I saw the disco one. That's
That's literally all about Jason at that point.
what else we got here? What's this one? Just watch the one that Torna posted there. That's the fucking light string.
Yeah, you say, where the fuck did he get that?
What did you post? Oh god.
Oh,
help
it's
me.
amazing. That's literally all I'm imagining Jason doing.
I don't know if he's that point yet. I mean, maybe if somebody slipped him a Mickey or if he's out there tripping balls or whatever, but I could see that aggressive disco thing. I think the first one's probably really more what he's doing.
Fucking Terry Crews dancing. Oh.
The fucking lights.
Yeah, it's
Oh
amazing.
no. Oh god, why? Yeah. Jason's just having a good time. Like you do.
He's like, fuck the worm, I came to dance.
Right now, I'm saving the world with my dance moves.
Oh my god. Yeah, you like did he say anything too awful yet? Patricia and Linda kind of like exchange an awkward glance and then they're just kind of like and Patricia's like no, not really. Just well, I mean, fucking look at him. He's talking like a drunk teenager. Just Patricia being the one who is like actually, well, handling the register. Admittedly, what you've got going on is Anne is handling the bar because she's got a face that can tell anyone no if she feels like it. Patricia is in and out for the register, but waitressing, Linda's kind of waitressing. I mean, they're staffing. Patricia's in and out for bartending. Linda kind of tucks up in the kitchen more often than not.
Sometimes, like, he's had 1 or 2 drinks, but he's just watching Jason just make a complete fucking kid of himself, just sitting there smoking. Like, wow.
Yeah. Fucking Anne finally leans over. Look, anything stupid he said is getting totally made up for right now. This is absolutely worth it.
This is fucking amazing.
Yeah, isn't it though?
Just looks over at Bill like, look at him fucking go. He's like a fucking angry fucking hamster.
He just won't stop.
He really needs to get laid.
Wait, that's the conclusion you've drawn from this?
Yeah. Look at that.
Oh
Look
my
at those
God.
repressed dance moves, Bill. That is a hungry wolf. Bill.
Just keeps doing the goddamn dice shaker move.
It's amazing.
So mad. I know what that is.
That is a man who needs to release.
Shakes his head.
We're gonna have to sober him up if we are gonna be doing work. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Or we could let him do a drunk, but that'll be fucking Jesus.
I threw techno biking in just for good measure.
The most aggressive fucking thrusting and jiving everywhere. Just like, oh my god.
Like, get him the fuck out of here.
It's probably a good thing we didn't bring Wendy.
Probably.
I mean, Wendy would be already, having an orgy in the fucking back room by this point.
Oh my god. I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, but no, I don't just sit there watching Jason fucking like, yeah, guys, this is great. Give me another drink. And then he's, driving around the place, trying to flirt with everybody. And everybody runs away because he's grade 6. But he was waiting for the call for Roxy because fuck it. Why not?
Eventually, Jason will come back over to the bar and, like, I don't know, get some water or something because he's probably dehydrated as fuck. And then maybe sit down in a sweaty, disgusting heap at the bar for a bit.
You doing okay, big guy?
Oh, man, that dance floor is lit. You got to get out there.
Oh, yeah, I'll eventually go. Yeah, fuck it. Smirking. He do much dancing there? He's trying not to laugh. He takes some drinks.
No, man, this is like my first time. I'm a natural.
Oh, really? Yeah, no, I couldn't. Wow. First time.
Man, it's
Looking
like
over it, like,
It's like the music was just like in me, man.
yeah, no, you're really feeling it.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that we're on the same page here.
Yeah, no, absolutely. What do you think, ladies? Just leaning over with that, like, puts his hand to his face, like, yeah, I'm not laughing.
Anne is just nodding along like, yep. Get you.
He's a dancing man.
Terrible person.
Smirking. Do you want to dance with me, Bill? Oh, no, Bill's gone. It's perfect BOB time. Do you want to dance on?
There's like the side glance, like, oh really?
Do you want to dance with me?
She
You
like
allowed
glances
dancing?
over at Patricia, and Patricia like throws her that like vaguely annoyed look, and she just like does that whole like full eye contact, takes off apron, puts apron on, the counter behind the bar. Just goes, taking my 10. Finger waggles, and fucking Patricia's just like, you fucking bitch.
Glance over at Jason with the smirk as he does look like milady. You know what I mean?
Jason, kind of, as you guys are walking back, I'm assuming like this whole. I'm sure there's some sort of backward glance to check Jason out, and he's like double thumbs up, like, "Yeah, buddy."
My man.
Oh boy.
And then Jason kind of leans over to Patricia. Don't they look cute?
Huh? Like the fucking deer in headlights for like a split second, like, what? Oh, yep. There's the dude. If Jason was sober, I'd give him rolls, but man, it's that. Oh, yeah, totally cute. There's definitely nothing going on there. Okay. Admittedly, he will probably read that into it, whether she had put it there or not. He is drunk, and that's his boy.
That's my boy. All right, Katie. I won't roll for, but you know what that thing Anton is doing. I'll even put it in the fucking side.
Are you putting the fucking? Please
Yeah.
tell me you're not doing the dad dance. Oh no!
Even worse than the dad dance.
Which one? Oh no!
I thought that it doesn't care that he makes a fool of himself. It makes people laugh. If anything, it's a perfect way to fucking get.
Is that what he's dancing to?
It's a club. I imagine they play shit
Oh
like that.
no!
They play shit like
The
that.
founding of this fucking ridiculous thing. Oh no!
The fuck is this?
Doesn't give a fuck.
Oh no! He's the
This is
one that
not-
started this.
Yeah. Of course it was.
Anton. Now I'm
That's
just
how the
remembering all the
thing-
boys. God damn it.
Yeah, if Jason wasn't doing the dice roller before, he is now.
The dyke drives his way over. Fucking Jason.
And the whole time he's like, giving Patricia the chin up, like, hey, yeah, check it out,
Check me out. Oh my god. Walking the streets club and just start hitting on all the stuff. Oh Jesus. That's
And none of this would have happened if you hadn't told him about shifting up to, feel better.
Oh my god.
This is really your fault.
Yeah, no, okay. The Anton doesn't give a shit about how it looks. I think it's a club. You're dancing.
Bunch of angry sailors on shore leave is what this is.
Yeah, pretty much. Hang on, where's a gif of this? I had a gif of this. Hang on now. I forgot I had a gif.
Oh no.
I forgot I had a gif.
That's from the house party. Oh my god.
I forgot I had a gif of that. Well, no, Anton doesn't give a shit what he looks like. Fuck it.
That's okay. You can be bad at it. And does not
Yeah.
give a fuck. And's pulling moves.
He'll dance with her. He just, it's all part of the fucking enjoyment of the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, no, Anne will totally dance with him, and she'll make a passing attempt because she can't help herself. But
Passing a temper, what? Oh God, what? Oh,
Dude, don't pretend like you're surprised. Anne has tried before.
oh, fuck it. Why not? He's had a few drinks in him. Why not?
if she gets any reciprocation this time, fucking success.
I think he'll accept this time because it's more like it's not a reflex. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that it's not nearly as awkward and weird and stilted
Yeah.
as it was before. But no,
Yeah.
frisky
Not
dancing, it happens.
Yeah, he'll don't mind. Fucking stress relief at this point.
Yeah, I mean it's dancing. It's not going to go
Mhm.
far.
They chase it over there like, my man.
The best part
Well-
is afterwards she'll come back and like snag the apron and be like, okay, I don't need the rest of my 10. I'm good.
So, puts it back on.
Yeah, Todd just walks back over, real casual, like wiping his face as he, just takes a swig of his drink.
Patricia is still throwing fucking Anne just the why you gotta fuck me look.
See, Jason, that's how you do it. Easy.
Said Anton with like half his rage.
Half his rage and half his social, and half of more of his social stats.
Yeah. Half his rage and twice his socials. Just says, yeah, it's easy, bro.
Yeah, that's how you do it, man.
I mean, Jason's got pretty high socials.
And a fucking pre-existing relationship with the NPC. Fucking- Oh, Lord. I regret nothing about watching that video again.
That's where it came from, Katie.
Oh, God damn it, Anton.
Yeah, otherwise not. Yeah, otherwise than being a complete fucking idiot on the dance floor, he'll wait for fucking Roxy's people to call him.
I'll put it this way. You essentially get a text that says, Lucky says that sounds fucking complicated. You guys are going to need to actually sit down over it.
We just he just sends her back as he's singing this into the music. Figured as much. That's fine.
But it ain't a no.
What about the fucking security guy?
I put word out.
Just not. A little thumbs up. Yeah, but no, he just said figures much. That can be done whenever, blah, blah, blah. He just say, I'm free now if he wants to fucking chat.
Think. You know what? There's like a pause for a bit and then violates the reply of, I don't suppose it occurs to you that you make him fucking nervous.
I mean, you can be there if you want.
Oh, I'm gonna.
Oh, good.
Violates all right, keep your panties on. We're coming.
Cool. It's the most chilled out, you know what I mean?
Yep. Oh boy.
All right, boys. We got a business meeting. Let's present ourselves accordingly.
Jesus.
Jason buttons his shirt back up and yeah, he buttons his shirt back up, drinks some water.
I'm ready.
I got this.
Totally not still drunk, but slightly better
Okay.
hydrated.
Off his ass.
When he gets himself all squared away, or as much as he can do in the state that he's in, he just kind of looks back over at Patricia, winks at her, and sits back down.
Oh, Patricia.
Not like in a flirty way, but just in kind of a, yep.
Oh, Lord. Patricia tries so hard to be nice. It's so fucking comically awkward, but she tries. And we will not overly waste time. There you go. Let's see if I can.
I keep forgetting Lucky is Macklemore.
Yes, he is. Yes, he fucking is.
Is it Lucky or Luck-E?
It's Lucky Charms. He's magically delicious. Jeez. But yeah, sooner or later, fast forward. Yeah, the two of them will come in. As you might imagine, Lucky's got a cane these days. And Roxy is dotingly at his side.
Yeah, that's just chilling there. Probably has a drink in his hand, like, hey, Lucky. Oh, fuck, you're still in the cane.
It's almost like you shattered his kneecap.
It was not me, it was Jason.
This is the royal you. All of y'all are responsible.
It was Jason.
Yeah,
Jason.
when Lucky
True,
gets up,
Jason did shatter his kneecap, but you did visit him in the hospital, buddy.
I did. I was very polite.
You were the furthest thing from pleasant.
Ugh.
You're downright threatening.
No.
It's almost like you threatened him so hard he was afraid to even leave the state.
Well, hello, Lucky. Welcome to my club. Do you know what I mean?
Jason gives him like the high five gesture.
Jesus Christ.
The fucking glance over from where Lucky is, like, are you fucking serious? Just looks so, like, it's not even like a big confused expression. It's just the like, what? Essentially.
I don't mind
Think
Jason.
he's gonna fucking stumble over there just to fucking give you a high five after you shot him in the knee.
Hey, don't leave me hanging, buddy.
Roxy throws you a fucking glance that could kill. Of all the... Ironically, not Lucky, Roxy just throws you a look that could fucking kill. If her eyeballs were lasers, you would be dead.
Don't mind Jason. He's had one too many here. Should we do a gesture? I'd like to sit down.
I mean, you want to talk business out here, you just want us to go to the back.
Any kind of gestures? Yeah, that's what I mean. Follow me.
All right. Come on, honey. You just pat the shoulder like, oh, you're fine. See? Oh. Lucky is not like blatantly anxious, but I mean, dude, you know he's not comfortable.
Nope. You know, Jason, who kneecapped, was like, hey, buddy, high five. Woo!
Don't leave me hanging.
Don't leave
Fucking.
me hanging, Lucky.
I dare you to leave me hanging.
It's all
Don't
fun
leave
and
me
games till Roxy pulls a fucking switchblade.
Oh, my God. All right, before this escalates into a fucking barroom brawl.
Till Guru versus Hooker.
We've seen that one before.
He will gesture, him, the fucking three amigos, and Roxy and Lucky to head into the back room, and we'll sit across from them. They'll sit across from us. Or if Jason wants to stand behind the door, being a proper security guard, in the room with them, he can because it's Jason.
You might have to position him there.
Yeah, we will. Anton will be like, stay there. You know what I mean? So Jason's guarding the door inside the room to make it look like he's hit squad and Bill and Anton, and then facing Lucky and Roxy. All right, so I'm assuming Roxy has filled you in on the idea that her and I cultivated.
Yeah, she is.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
It's also going to take a lot of money.
That is. We can provide a portion of that, and we can supply protection too.
I mean, you guys going to keep the water and electric on?
Yeah, we can pay for a portion of it.
I mean, you're saying a portion like I'm rolling up money over here.
Well, we'll pay the majority, and you can kind of cover the rest of it. You can make it back to us eventually. Consider it a loan.
A loan I can't pay off isn't much of a loan.
You can pay it off. And
You're
so we
already
won't be-
scalping me for all my extra men.
We'll ask for the repayment in other ways, other methods. Currently, we're offering the protection, which is affordable, easy enough. Our girl can take care of it, and she'll keep people in line relatively easy. I'm not going to ask you to repay the debt back. I'm going to ask for other things other than that. And stuff that you're not underqualified to handle either.
There's admittedly a skeptical look like, I don't know what you think I'm qualified for.
Access to safe houses, guns if you have any, that type of shit. Basic, simple.
The hands kind of come up. I'm not gun running, man. I'm just looking
Oh.
after these girls.
Or
The money they make goes back into that.
information. That's my main thing. Stuff you hear in the street, stuff your girls hear. That's what we're mainly after.
Do we really need to attach $1 to that?
No. But it's more of we pay this and we keep paying it. In return, you be our eyes and ears out there for other things.
Yeah, he and Roxy, they exchange glances, meaningful ones, but they don't have the same trick you guys do. Yeah, if you can fund it, if you can get me more muscle, you can probably teach up one of the girls to run the place.
Oh, we have someone just in mind who will make sure that things get handled pretty efficiently. As for cleaning the place out, we'll start working on setting up the payment. We've got enough spare cash.
No, easy enough to get the labor, if you don't mind. They haven't had a shower lately.
No, it'll be easy enough. It works out with us.
Yeah, you could probably get something going.
And we can give you the cash for it, and easy enough. Make sure there's electricity and the lights stay on, and we'll pay somebody to install a bathroom.
You got any idea if we even got rights to this building? Well, who does?
You have to spread the hands. I imagine it's probably run down enough that nobody really gave a shit. But I could figure it out.
It probably means it's cheap real estate. Doesn't mean it's free. Might have been reclaimed by the city by now.
Probably has been at this point. But we'll lean back. I reckon what we'll do is we'll instill some form of bathroom on the slide to it. Keep it under the radar. But I'll start looking into what rights own the building and all that shit.
See, that's the thing. You're either going to have to do some foraging to get the utilities turned back on when you're not the owner.
Oh, you won't be able to get them turned back on. Well, you got to get it.
We'll get it turned back on. We've
Yeah,
got.
the hands just kind of come up like, you do you. I don't even want to know the details.
Yeah, we'll handle that. We'll go over a Bill because, like, he knows Bill could fucking find anything on anybody.
Whoever the current owner is will be a matter of public record, which means paperwork, which is the thing I can do.
It'd be pretty easy to convince them to relinquish holes, so we'll handle that.
Or just uphold their responsibilities to the property.
True. Like, either way, we'll figure it out. And once that's done, we'll set up the place, we'll roam the protection and whichever girl you choose. Keep an eye on the things.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, he's studying.
In return, we'll mark it up with our tags, let people know it's a safe zone. And once that's all done, well, the agreement is any info, anything like that, you keep an eye on things for us.
Chances are, if we're keeping an eye on the whole thing, then yeah, we'll hear plenty.
Well, then that works out just fine. Now, people have been telling me you getting out muscles in some of your corners.
Yeah, we lost some real estate.
You lost any girls?
No.
Nod.
It's one of those things where, I mean, that one at least firmly. And no anyone else actually looking after him.
And is that real estate important enough for you to manage your business?
It's the delicate, like, it honestly, he brings up the hand and kind of like, you know, that thing a guy does where he like kind of rubs at the chin, the corner of the lip thing, like, this is, I'll put it this way, the better places the girls can hang out, the more likely they can actually get a decent amount of money. You got to work twice as hard on the shit side of town.
And was one of those places that took the better sides?
No, yeah, they ain't fighting us for the shit.
Cool. You get them back within the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, you kind of like the eyebrows jump up a little bit. You know, that appreciation of like, oh, you know, glance at Rocky, nods back.
We'll pay a visit.
All right.
Just gives a nod.
Well, sounds copacetic. You let me know when that place is habitable. We'll start.
Yeah.
You know, glance
keep
over
you
to Roxy. We'll start talking to one of the girls. See who's game for it.
We'll keep you in the loop. If you could do me a favor and let those fuckers know who took your corners, spread the word that the crows are involved. And we'll see how fast they buck. Might even be a week.
You letting us make that flex?
Make it. Takes, the drag of the cigarette very calmly, very coldly.
All right.
After all, we're working together, right?
Yeah, sure enough.
He gives us spreads his hands, and then you got my permission to make the flex. And if anyone raises it up, well, we'll handle it directly.
Sounds good to me.
Wonderful. Anton will, if he shakes Anton's hand, he'll extend it out slowly, like,
I mean, at this point, yeah, the way it's worked around, you'll reach out and shake the hand.
Wonderful.
Ironically, Lucky is pretty decent people. Anton knows he's actually like gives a shit about his
Mhm.
girls, so
Oh, yeah. And
an
Anton's
opportunity
offered-
to expand that, yeah.
Yeah, Anton's offer's not a bad one. You know what I mean? Wonderful.
Keep in mind, some of your resources are coming from fucking scalping the shit out of Lucky. So
Yep.
once you said that money didn't need to be involved, you're like, okay,
Oh
you
yeah, no, like great. Looks over at Roxy with that expression of I told you it'd be fine. He just sits back down.
Admittedly, a lot of her focus is on Lucky. She is disgustingly fond of him.
Well then, why don't you stop by, dear? Plenty of good food. I even make sure the girls charge you discount price for one of the regulars.
Keep it in mind, yeah.
Roxy was saying that some of your girls might need to could run business, so long as they don't actually do the business on the premises. I don't think we'd have a problem. But with Joneses, they could easily pick up here.
Yeah, he kind of gives the wave of the hand. No, we don't work out on the fly like that.
Just
It's
give a
safe.
nod. It's just something I suggested to Roxy.
Yeah, she made mention of it. She's ding.
But that'll be our ground rule. There's no business. That's something just to take with you, you know?
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. We know how to do our jobs. Besides, if everyone knows this place belongs to you guys, well, chances are it's about the safest place the girls got to do some pickups anyways.
Oh yeah, no. Any girls from your crew here are pretty safe.
Did you seem pretty content with this whole thing? God, Jason's picture's throwing me.
It's coming up good. It's with the gun
I'm just
in the back.
waiting for it to actually happen. I keep looking
mean-
at it.
We're waiting to talk to the security guard. It's probably going to happen.
Oh my god.
Well, it's great doing business with you guys.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, feel free to, kind of gestures out to the club, like, make yourself at home.
Yeah, it will, the two of them will ease up. Again, it's he doesn't make a big display of being crippled or like super and emphatic about the cane. It's just that is a factor. That is the thing he is using. But no, he doesn't make a show of it. Two of them ease up and she takes his arm and walks him out. Unless Jason is going to stop them at the door.
Oh, Jesus.
No, Jason doesn't stop him. He opens the door very politely and big smiles.
It's the whole, oh, thanks, kid. And yeah, she'll escort Lucky out.
See, Jason, that is business negotiating. Very another important point that we have to do.
No, it seems like it's kind of your bag.
Yeah, usually as the Vagabash and team leader. But it's an important point. Now you know who's our, on the human side, our friends.
Cool.
So any people related to them, more or less off limits unless they read his Wormtail.
Got it. Jason looks over at is Bill in there? Bill's in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jason kind of has that look of I remember who she is and what she sounds like, and looks over at Bill.
I've seen things.
Bill's just stone facing it, like, nope.
And yes, Bill. And yes, Jason. They're hookers. We're involved in crime. Welcome to the gang.
But
Don't tell Wendy.
Crime's illegal.
I feel like Anton actually goes into a coughing fit.
Oh, Jesus. Whew. Man.
He
That was a statement.
It just looks over Bill like, do you want to take this one? Because that. Fuck.
Jason,
he didn't say, like, he said it right, and then
Crime's illegal.
he knows crime's illegal, and he knows that you guys are up to hinky shit. And he's kind of more on board with all of whatever than he was before. He's like, but crime's illegal. Ha! And then leaves.
Well, yeah, Bill has nothing.
I just looks over at Bill like, that kid is demented. I love it.
I don't know with him.
This is your son.
He's
Congratulations.
even more fucking psychotic than JJ is.
Yeah.
Whew. Although this is going to be a fucking tough sell for fucking Wendy.
This
Just realized.
entire thing is going to be a tough sell. It's not going to be easy for me to file that paperwork.
It'll be easy enough.
Out of
Just find
character.
out.
To be honest, Jason has really no idea what it is you guys just lined up.
He says so surely, having to do none of the paperwork.
You look over. That guy who probably owns the property is already knee deep on it. If we can swing it enough, he'll negotiate at a cheap rate.
Look, it's not just that. It's all of the work that's going to go into making that place habitable.
It's a good thing we have a lot of fucking money.
There's also a lot of licensing issues. This is going to be a prolonged and godless process, Anton.
Yeah, probably, but the long-term benefits outweigh the short-term things. And gets the people where we can actually be there and away from the spirals recruiting more men.
Yeah.
It's a tough long-term project, but it's one that we need to start do if you want to ever get a foothold in this city.
I'll start drafting the first
So-
papers.
We're building a homeless shelter?
Practically.
Effectively, yeah. The
Why would
spirals
Wendy
attack
not be okay with a homeless shelter?
because a lot of us are going to be doing crime while doing this. We're effectively in business with a prostitution ring.
I mean, that's not real crime.
He just glances over like that's no. Oh, all right. No.
Yeah. Fuck it, not gonna fuck with a good thing.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you're right, man. Yeah, but no. It's the other businesses that we do. But Wendy's going to be a bit of a tougher sell because she's not as open to the world as you are, big man.
Well, I mean, they're not hurting anybody. So,
No, they're not. No.
and you're making it so that, like you said, they're not getting recruited by those smelly, slimy fucks.
Yeah, this is our way of trying to get as many of those homeless people in some place that we can actually keep an eye on and the spirals don't get at them because that's who the spirals are going after.
Yeah, I mean, it's like fucking Robin Hood. So, yeah, whatever.
There you go. Maybe you can actually start fucking selling the idea to Wendy. He's grinning at the Robin Hood statement because wow, that was whew. And also, when we go to push these guys off the corners, any money they have, Jason, we take because we're going to need a lot of money to fend for this.
I mean, how did they get their money? I assume it wasn't from working in an office.
No, by drugs, by doing all
Okay.
sorts of shit. So we take their money and we hoard it and we use it for projects like this. Or to buy us weapons and ammunition and just use it in general.
I mean, we're taking dirty money and using it for good stuff. So,
Yes. See? Look at that.
no, I get it, I guess.
Just
I don't
We'll
want
let
to do
you-
the paperwork.
oh, that's Bill.
That is all me.
I mean, but Jason, unfortunately, past the seat, you're the philodox. So you're gonna be Bill's like junior accountant.
I'm not so good with the math.
I will be handling all of the math.
You just gotta watch and learn, big guy. You're gonna be in Bill's position one day.
As long as someone else is doing the math, I guess that's cool.
Well, you'll be fine. Besides, if Roxy's people get back to us tonight, you can actually do some interrogating.
Cool.
Yeah. We're trying to find ways into the train yard, and if Roxy's people come through, you might be able to get access to one of the security guards.
Is a security guard a bad guy or just a security guard?
We're gonna find out. If we're lucky, he's one of the bad guys. And we'll have
Jason's
a talk
kind of
with
doing
him.
that. This is all very interesting nod, but you know that he's an idiot, and so it kind of comes off as insincere. But it's just in his mind, it's like, yeah, no, this is cool.
We'll have a talk with him, and depending on how that talk goes, we'll probably have to get rid of him because he'll probably fucking talk. So, you're about to do some under the hand table shit.
Right.
So, but this is all serving to get us access to take out that big fucking Arun. The big one. Marrowbones, that's what they call it. She's a big bitch. And if we're going to take on those slimy fucktards, we got to get rid of her. So, we're going to play dirty. So let's find out what our things are like, and let's start playing dirty.
You get the impression as Jason's nodding that he's thinking about Robin Hood.
He's so invested in Robin Hood.
No, even Robin Hood had to kill people, so I mean...
Yeah, he did. Absolutely.
I mean, it's not something that you should be excited about doing, but the ends
definitely
justify the memes.
Yeah, I'll just sit there waiting and see if they get a fucking call for Roxy people. Otherwise, you just gotta let Jason run wild because this is amusing as shit to him. While Bill panic stresses over the paperwork.
And you know what? Just to put some more in there, phone will ding.
Yeah, flicks it open.
Let me go ahead and clear up one of these. You have a text. One new text.
He just clicks on it as he's reading it.
Go ahead, just there you go. Back to Roanoke. Yeah, the text is from Renee. And I don't remember exactly how those things work at college, but essentially you can do courses that require you to either get a certain amount of work or put in a certain amount of
That's what he's literally asking for.
Yeah. It's like, well, wouldn't you know? I signed up for a course. Night shift.
He'll
Wiki
just
face.
ease up and just go to take a phone call real fucking quickly. That's not what I fucking asked you to do. Do you know what I mean?
You think you can control her. You are adorable.
I was like, I'm just going to take this call out in the back, outside of the club where Bill doesn't hear me. Or Jason.
But nobody listens to me.
I'll even shut off the fucking background so nobody can hear what the fuck I'm doing.
little anxious there, buddy?
A little bit.
You gonna call?
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh boy. I clicked the wrong folder. Oh, fancy hearing from you.
Yeah. That is not what I asked you to do.
Do I get secondhand information when I can get firsthand?
That's also putting you in the fucking firing range.
It's not like they'll know it's me.
No, but that is like direct. Oh, Jesus. Just rubbing his face like.
I'll be firing line adjacent.
Uh-huh.
Are you worried?
Nope. I'm not worried about you. Takes a drag of the cigarette.
Well, that's mean.
But I'm not. You can handle yourself.
Is there some way it would be more effective for me to go through another person? Especially when they don't know what to look for. It's hard to explain.
It's good logic. Just it puts a lot of risk.
I'm very careful. I think you'll find. Especially after, What I have seen has been more than enough to render me very cautious.
It's definitely the psych ward they're working in, so you're going to want to see what they're looking for, just anything unnatural. They're targeting vulnerable people, and that's a room ward full of vulnerable people, so start looking for signs of all that type of shit. It might be a doctor. It's more than likely a doctor.
I'll see what I can do. I do have some side classes, but I don't think that's going to get me into the ward.
You do typically, from what I read up, you do like 3-4 week placement.
Oh, fantastic. And considering that everyone's heading to closer hospitals, I am sure they will be so happy that one of the students is willing to commute.
Oh, they'll jump on the first chance. You tell them that you are willing to travel anywhere and everywhere, and they will fucking sweep you up fairly fucking quick.
Considering it's a good hour drive from Tech. Yeah, they'll probably appreciate that a lot.
Also, check the staff, nurses too. Anyone that's particularly vulnerable.
I'll do my best to keep an eye out and see if I can't get a second job. This one, I have to wear my face to use my student ID, but I can probably get into a lot more places with a different one.
Look for healthcare assistant work. They're the ones who have access to everywhere. They have
Let's see
to.
what I can get up to.
We'll be infiltrating through maintenance, so you might see us eventually, but that won't be for a while, depending on how that goes.
Well, maybe I can help you find that in.
Maybe. Is that like, yeah, maybe. Which is effectively Anton going, no fucking way.
You sound skeptical.
No.
It's not like I'll be where I could take photos of the vans that come in to make deliveries or bring the service folks. Get a look at their uniforms, maybe snatch a couple.
Yeah, could be a good idea too. That'd be a very good idea.
See, your idea is perfectly brilliant.
Yep, he's just like, man, ooh. And what
know who you're talking to.
Yeah, and what do I have to pay for this in return, Renee?
Well, I thought we already had a nice arrangement going.
Yeah, we do. I'm just making sure that hasn't changed.
Considering what you've done for me lately, I thought I could repay the favor. And if you wish to express extra gratitude, I'd be more than happy to have it.
give you plenty of gratitude.
Oh,
What?
no fun tonight. You're
keep my
grumpy.
guard. I'm not grumpy. I keep my guard up around you.
Why? You met me first.
I did. Wouldn't be fun to let you win every round when I would it.
Are we trying the logic of if I gave it to you all the time, it wouldn't be special?
Pretty much.
How very conniving of you.
Well, that's who I am.
You like it?
Oh, good. That's great. You know, does that part like glance at the door? Do you know what I mean?
Still glancing at the door, just like, please, for the love of God, neither of you stumble out here.
That's good. Good work. Do all of what we suggested probably is the best thing to do.
Sorry?
Just do, yeah, it's basically just do all that. Yeah, just do it. Fuck it. Do it. Try to get the second job in HCA working, get us access to the maintenance vans or uniforms if you can. It might make us being hired easier too.
It shouldn't be hard. Ophelia is
All
very
right.
convincing, and she likes wearing the other face.
I bet she does. Is it going to be you or Ophelia working?
Yes. We'll each get a job.
Right. Which one is she getting?
The other one. The
HCA?
HCA.
Let me talk to her. It's important you have your orders.
Orders?
Yeah.
Is there a reward for following orders?
Yeah.
All right, fine. And I mean, it's a fine, but and you know there will be a pause. And I mean, you can tell it's that thing where it's like the thumb over the
Mhm.
mouthpiece, like a fleeting kind of conversation, but finally, you know, the phone does pick up an extra voice again. Hey,
Hey.
so
She said you're going for the healthcare assistant thing.
I figure it goes a little more under the radar.
Yeah, it is. You'll be working alongside some of the nurses. So, you know, nurses did the main work, HCA does everything else. Get more access to the patients.
Sounds ideal then.
So, if what you probably need to work on is you need to double up and say if they question that you work as a student, but you've also applied for HCA work and that's what you're doing now. But if you need to change your hair and all that, do it. Might be a bit more convincing if you need to change your face.
It does keep us visually distinguished so people don't get suspicious. Besides, I'm more comfortable doing that. She is.
Well, then you're going to get more access to the patients in the back rooms. That's probably a lot of where they're going to operate, and you're going to see a lot of shit. Take note of what drugs the patients are being given as well, because each of these people has specific drugs in them.
Right. I'll keep an eye on their charts, take notes.
Yeah, he'll list off the drugs that they had found, you know, all that sort of shit. Because I remember there was 2 very distinctive drugs they had.
Was it what? I'm trying to remember. Is it the barbiturates that are the ones?
Barbiturates, yeah. Barbiturates, yeah.
I'll do a little research and I'll keep an eye.
Just not. She can feel just the grunt of agreement. And more importantly, keep an eye on who's watching you.
We always are.
Just a nod. Like, again, another little grunt.
I know these things are different than the kind of things that we've seen before, but
It's the same sort of thing as far as not necessarily watching everyone else, but looking for who's watching you.
Yeah. You'll know them because they'll be like me, but just more sadistic.
Well, I should be able to pick them out, but I'll have to be careful about doing it.
Just you don't even have to use any of that fucking shit. You'll know by them, the way they are. It's in their eyes. They get hungry. Particularly when they're in their own fucking lair. The ones who take a lot of enjoyment out of their job, look at them.
You sure they're centered in the psych ward?
That's where they were seen.
Any idea what conditions they were seen under?
From what I can understand, they look for any old remnants of the place, old boards and shit. But I imagine to do that, they'd have to work there, or at least have ties to it. So you got to find the ties first. Where we saw them, definitely in the older aspects of the building.
Torna, I love you, but that's not a thing.
He's trying to not tell her about the Umbra. That's the point. You know what I mean?
Okay. I was like, older part. It's a pretty new hospital. Sounds all right.
I'll put it like this: where we saw them is a place that you can't see. It's only we can. But
chorus.
It doesn't mean that they're not working in there.
Okay.
It means that they probably use that place to travel in and out, but they have to have a connection to be able to facilitate that. So it could be one of the people that can tolerate being around us, or it could be them themselves working there. I need to know which.
All right, I'll see what I can get. If you can give me any more details about where they are, what they're doing, it'll help me narrow it down. But
I'll talk to
no
the
rush.
person. I'll talk to the person who saw them, and she'll run it through. But what I can tell you is, they're using drugs on the victims. That's what we've been finding. Fuck tons of barbiturates, and they can only get them from places like that. So they definitely have access. And as a nurse and as a psychiatrist, you have access to those drugs.
I'll see about going back through whatever inventories are being done. I imagine we have to inventory them
Oh,
regularly.
you do? Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying.
I'll see if I can find where the slides are happening.
Just a nod.
It's probably the
Just-
easiest place to start.
Yeah. All right. Well, be careful.
Of course. I'm always careful.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go before you put your sister back on the phone because she's just going to tease me.
She will, mercilessly.
Well, she needs to know who's in charge. Yeah, smirks a bit.
Well, that's how she shows you she cares.
I'm sure it is. Anyway, I'll see you later.
Later.
You'll hang up and walk back inside to the two boys.
Da-na-na.
Jason's mellowed out quite a bit. He's not out tearing it up anymore. He's starting to come down.
Bill and Bill's coffee remain steady.
So now what?
Well, let's just gotta have a business call. We're gonna wait, see what Roxy says. We'll probably head back to the fucking place. I doubt they'll get any access tonight, so we'll see what happens.
All right.
But we've got access to. We got eyes in the psych ward.
Great.
Yep. Becca and I are gonna infiltrate through maintenance. So, but other than that, we got made good. We've got good prospects going on. So let's go back to fucking home and make sure that fucking Wendy A hasn't got lost, and Christine hasn't fainted over fucking Full Metal Jacket Heidi.
All right, I'll get the car.
Yeah, no, that's just gonna head back.
I will say that about time you guys are heading out, Becca finally pulls up on the bike.
They just give her the wave because you know what I mean. They probably take booze with them. Fuck it.
Oh my god. Yeah, there's the drive-by wave. She's like, left your present at the house.
Sweet.
But you're gonna have to make it beautiful because it sure as fuck ain't now.
Just gives an eyebrow raise, like, oh, okay. You know, gives that nod, like, oh, all right, sweet.
It's distinctly logo free, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna need a fucking business logo. So
Oh, I got that sorted.
I am gonna take your word for it. But I am late, and anyone fucking with the girls? Is everything good?
Yeah, no, we're fine.
It's all good.
Good. Then I'll catch you bozos later. Fuck it.
Later.
Yeah, presses in. Muscle Becca to the rescue.
Yeah, no, I imagine we drive, cruise off.
You can
Yeah.
cruise it. Indeed. Until you return to the Batcave. At least I assume you're returning. Just to the
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. The Miller place. We return to the Batcave.
Yeah, I don't mind ending it there if people gotta go and shit.
Well, it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Jason's probably exhausted anyway.
That's
Jason's
his
had a
ass off.
very long, eventful day.
He needs his beauty sleep.
Fantasizing about the girls he met.
That or just fantasizing about how great he was on the dance floor.
Oh my god. With the rope light. All right. Any last notes from anyone before we call it a night?
No.
Anyone else? Anyone? Someone?
Nope.
How about you, Bill?
Nice, settling in.
Alrighty then. Then thank you, players, for playing. And thank you, watchers, for watching. And we will see you next time in another thrilling scene from Lost Cub.